calls and support tickets and emails to your help desk in case if there is any issues on your end. So let's see some real-time scenarios on how to reduce calls to your help desk with the Site24x7 status page. How the incidents are getting logged. So we have, will it be an internal user or external user? Whenever there is an issue, the user try to raise tickets or incidents to the help desk. So whether if it's an external user, it has to come across the firewall, and if it is with the internal user, it has to be within the network. I mean, you can receive issues like internet is slow, unable to print from the printer. And if it comes to the external user, you may receive requests because you're unable to log in, unable to access the application, or the application is down. So whether it's an internal user or the external users, they try to raise a ticket or incident to the help desk in order to get their issues resolved. Let's see how the incident is being raised for an internal user. So let's consider you're a user of an organization and you're trying to access your printer. The printer is out of order. And what will be your next step? Absolutely, you will try to raise an incident or a ticket with your help desk. So you'll try to write an email to them. But the problem is the same toner, I mean, the same printer will be accessed by multiple users in their organization. So they will not be aware that the printer is out of toner. Or, I mean, the admin team may have the printer under maintenance, which the users may be unaware of it, unless they are accessing the printer. So that's, I mean, each and every user spending their time to access the printer. Let us consider if it is a busy day, like when the users want to support. So everyone will want to access the printer, but the printer is down, so they will try to create an incident to the help desk. Then they will get flooded with numerous tickets for the same issue. So what would be the better way to do this? We want to make the users aware of the downtime that the printers are facing now. So it's better to have a status page that create a banner with an information that the service is currently down. So the users will be notified about the downtime, and they will avoid using the printer for the time that's being mentioned. So by this way, you can avoid unwanted tickets that's getting generated within your help desk team. So the status page gives you a real-time status of your service. The status page stores your monitor availability and performance data for the last 3 months. So the uptime button shares the uptime metrics of your monitor with your customers via customized uptime button embedded on your website. So let me take you to the product on how to create the status page within Site24x7 and what are the benefits from it. So this is where you can create a status page or uptime button or operations dashboard. This said, it gives you the real-time status of your monitors. So for instance, if you want to create one. So you can choose the resource type and the information that you want to display. So here you can mention whether the total transaction time of your application is to be displayed. Notify the customers about scheduled maintenance in case if you have scheduled your maintenance window. You can mark it down here so the users will be notified of the scheduled maintenance. will be, you can, allow users to view the current status of the service, allow the customers to view the performance of the service, so that you'll be able to monitor the last 3 months status as well. So in case of scheduled maintenance, you can mention the period, how long the applications will be down. So the users will be aware, they will be avoid using the service for the certain period of time. So let me show you an example here. So for your benefits, I'm going to enable everything here. And the other important thing is you can create the domain name and you can access the NS path here. So what we will give you a permalink, so you can just share the permalink with your network, or you can use this permalink within your website, so the users will get notified about the status page here. You can also enter this in your website with the iframe that we. And the uptime button, so it helps you to share the uptime metrics of your monitor with your customers via a customized uptime button. You can embed on your site. So this is the button type that we have. So once you create, you can choose all the monitors. Once you save it, it will give you an iframe. You can just embed this iframe to your web page. So the uptime button will show the status of your web page. The other major option is operations dashboard. So you can get the overall operations status and performance data of all your websites, applications, and servers from multiple locations in a single dashboard. The operations dashboard, the status page doesn't get refreshed every time. The operation dashboard gets refreshed every minute. So whatever the status, whatever the current status is, operation dashboard keep refreshing, so users or your team will get notified about the status of each monitor, even without going on manual refresh. So even without being alerted, they'll be able to see the alerts every time. The status of the monitors every time. So it's simple. You have to save it, and you can check the permalink or you can embed to your website. So the status of the monitors gets refreshed every minute. Finally, the public reports. You can make your reports accessible to customers even without login to the client. You can share various reports via availability summary report, health trend report. So whatever the reports that we offer within our report sections, we can publish those reports with the help of a publish report option. You can also customize the period. So by default, it will be last 7 days. If you want to customize it for 30 days or a period of 3 months, 6 months, you can also do that. So that's what we were seeing on our client. So you can share your status page with your customers via RSS feed, permalink, and iframe codes. But you can improve the productivity of your staff by drastically reducing calling to your help desk. Right. So one of the other benefits of this status page, you can integrate the status page with other third-party applications like Service DeskPlus or FreshBook or some, any other on-demand services. It gives you the Helpdesk tool, so you can integrate Site24x7 with them. Let me take an example of Manage Engine Service DeskPlus, where you can integrate Service Desk. A three-step process. You can just go to the settings. You can do the customized self-service portal, and you can chat the permalink what you are getting from the status page over here, and you have to just add the Service DeskPlus. So you'll be able to see the status of your web page, of your monitors over here. So the users will be notified about its status, whether it is up or down or under maintenance from here, and they'll stop avoiding, generating tickets. Which will help you to reduce the number of tickets being generated instantly. So this Service Desk on-demand integration helps you to create automatically the tickets what is getting generated. You'll get relevant details of the time and automatic closure of tickets. So whenever the status gets changed, the ticket also gets closed automatically. So any down or trouble alerts from Site24x7 are converted into tickets in SDP on-demand portal. So when the incidents are resolved in Site24x7, the tickets get automatically closed in your SDP, as I said. So you can include relevant details of downtime like the cost time, locations, that the application was down on the ticket. Now let me take you to the third-party integration page, how to integrate SDP on demand with Site24x7. So these are the third-party integration that we offer in Service DeskPlus, in Alarms One, PagerDuty, and Zapier. Zapier offers, I'll show you that as well. So if you go to Client under Admin, have option for third-party integration. Here you can see for Manage Engine Service DeskPlus on demand. It's a simple process where you have to give the auth token of your SDP on-demand service, and you have to just click Integrate now. So once you're done, the Service DeskPlus will get integrated, and you'll be able to see the status. Create a request in SDP OD on every alert emails or every report. So you can, if you just click it, it'll integrate with your SDP. You can see the tickets whether it is assigned or not on SDP on demand. So it will create the ticket automatically, and manual creation of tickets for downtime. Tickets can be easily created on demand from the root cause analysis report. And other than SDP, if you want to integrate any other applications, you can go for Zapier. So Zapier allows you more than 500 plus applications to be integrated. So we can choose apps if you want to integrate it with Gmail or integrate it with Evernote or anything else. You can just integrate Site24x7 alerting, so you'll be able to get alerts over there as well. So we have seen about the internal users who are affected by storm issues or any other maintenance issues. Let's take a real-time example of an external user. So I'll be giving an example of the Zilker CRM application, which was down due to DDoS attack, which left millions of users in the dark. Last year by the month of November, so the software industries faced a DDoS attack, and Zilker, it's one of an example which faced a DDoS attack, and it wasn't much. So the users were able to access the CRM application, which resulted in Zilker support to be flooded with calls and emails, if unable to access application, unable to log in, or the page is not loading like that. So Zilker support received 50 tickets, same incident in less than 2 hours. Users had no clue on what's going on, and for the fact, even Zilker support. So this went viral social media among the users of Zilker, which impacted the business. So Zilker could have avoided this or well communicated about their DDoS attack to the end users. Unfortunately, they did not. At the same time, on 4th of November 2015, Zoho, which is a parent company of Site24x7, has also faced a severe DDoS attack. But Zoho uses Site24x7 status page to communicate about its downtime to its 2+ million users. So the status page displays the status of every Zoho applications to the customer. This has alerted the customers about the DDoS attack, which reduced many incidents being created within Zoho's code. So the status page displays the current status of the Zoho application. You'll be able to see the maintenance time, or even you'll be on track about the status. Whether the issue is being resolved or what's the progress about the issue. Everything will be displayed within the status page. So it's transparent, and it acknowledges every problem, so the users were aware of it, and they had their patience to use the application after the downtime is being resolved. So it'll give you the complete status of the application from each and every location that it's being monitored. Right. So the status page, what Site24x7 offers, is being backed by solid monitoring capabilities. So we offer a variety of monitoring solutions that only gives you not only gives you an efficient alerting system, but also create an effective status page. So these are the monitors that we offer here. So not only we offer multiple server to applications like Java, .NET, Ruby on Rails, and PHP. And other than that, we also offer round-trip monitoring, like mail server round-trip, and FTP round-trip monitoring. You have monitoring like web application real browser to monitor the complete transactions. So from login and logout process. You'll also be able to monitor your Windows Linux servers and its flavors. You'll be able to monitor IIS, SQL, MS SQL servers, Windows, MS Exchange servers. And for virtual environment, you'll be able to monitor the VMware vCenter ESX servers as well. Also, under network monitoring, you'll be able to monitor your switches, routers, firewalls, and other devices with the help of templates. So you have to create your monitoring. You can be alerted about the downtime and the status changes of your monitors. And in addition, you will also be able to get a status page where you can publish it, or you'll be able to track the status of all your monitors. So as I showed you, you'll be able to see the status history for 3 months. You'll be able to see the downtime, the maintenance window if there is any, and you'll be able to notify about the complete status to your users every time. Thank you. That's it for now. Let me see if we have any questions from our customers. One of the customers is asking about the DDoS attack. DDoS attack is a denial of service attack. So, most of, it was a cyber attack that happened in the month of November in 2015. Most of the organizations were affected by it. So, it'll be infected. By Trojan to your single system application. So Zoho services was, had faced that during the month of November, and it has effectively shared its status page to the customers, where the customers were able to see the downtime, and they, which stopped creating multiple tickets for that. Right. One of the customer has asked about sharing the public report. What are the reports that we offer? So if you go to reports, we have a variety of reports for the different applications. Different monitors that you're using, related to the monitor or the server monitor. You can just, you can have multiple reports, like availability and summary report will give you the availability of your website availability and the response time, in addition to its outages. Location was outages. For instance, if you're monitoring your website from multiple locations, you'll be able to get the location-wise outage report as well. So these reports can be shared. These reports can be scheduled for yourself, where you will be able to receive the reports on daily, weekly, or monthly basis. You can schedule the reports, and every day or every week you can receive these reports. Or if you wish, you can also share these reports with our customers. The sharing option will help you to do that. Okay, one of the customers is asking us how to integrate the third-party applications using API. So Site24x7 also gives you the access to APIs, so you can have multiple APIs here for adding a monitor, integrating an application, and everything. So if you go to developer under API, you will get the API documentation. Yeah. So this is the documentation. You will get everything and all APIs over here. You need the auth token, so you can create your own auth token. With the help of auth token, you can just generate API. Generate through the API, and you can integrate, or you can add a monitor or data monitor or anything you wish. Okay, and another customer is asking me about will we be able to watch this webinar later? Absolutely. We have a separate webinars page, site247.com/webinars.html. You'll be able to see the upcoming webinars and the complete webinars over here. So this webinar presentation will be updated by tomorrow under completed webinars. So you'll be able to see the presentation, and the record or what we have discussed on the call will be updated over here, and you'll be able to access it at any time. Right. That's all the questions And thank you everyone for being on the session. I believe the session was informative. Thank you for your patience over the session. In case if you have any questions or feedback about the webinars, you can send it to webinars at site247.com. For your technical queries, you can always contact support at site247.com. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.